I've got the new Panasonic LUMIX GM5. Now this is a brand new micro four thirds system with a 16 megapixel sensor that sits alongside the LUMIX GM1, but there are some big differences. One of them is the design. So you'll find that it looks very similar to the GM1, but the breastplate actually resembles a previous camera that we introduced to the market many years ago, the LC one. Now that's a flat retro modern design with some manual controls. But on top of that, the GM5 now has a hot shoe, so you can put additional accessories onto the camera, and also a live viewfinder, really bright and sharp, so that if you've got sun coming from behind you, you don't necessarily have to use the LCD screen, you can use the viewfinder. This camera is really fast at shooting at 5.8 frames per second. It also can shoot at 0.06 seconds, so extreme shots can be captured very, very quickly. 22 creative filters built into the camera, and it's also got Wi-Fi. It's got a 16:9 touchscreen at the back and can shoot 60 frames per second video and 50 frames per second video. So if you want to capture those moments, weddings, family parties, rest assured that this camera is going to shoot it in very smooth, high quality video. You can shoot with the GM5 at 1/16,000th of a second shutter speed, which is really, really fast. And at the same time, because it's got a mechanical and an electronic shutter, you can actually shoot completely silently, as it has no mirror box or prism. It can focus really, really fast at 0.06 seconds. You can shoot in autofocus and manual focus, and now bringing into the GM5 is focus peaking, which you also find on other cameras like the GH4. What that does is it assists you to make sure you've got that fine detail in focusing without having to rely on the naked eye. Because the dynamic range has improved on the camera, we now have something called highlight shadow. Now highlight shadow is where we can actually change the curve on the camera to make things brighter or darker. As with all our LUMIX G cameras, you can change the lenses. Now this is a small 12 to 32mm lens. In the range there are 23, so you can actually put all those lenses on this camera. So that's the LUMIX GM5, a fantastic piece of kit. Make sure you get a chance to have a look at it.